This is an emergency message from the County Public Safety Commission, issued in cooperation with local law enforcement and participating municipal agencies. Please remain calm and listen carefully. Over the past several hours, we have received multiple reports from residents in and around Greenfield Park regarding an unusual atmospheric phenomenon. The reports all describe the same basic occurrence: visitors leaving the park at sunset only to observe that the sun has not set. Authorities urge you to stay indoors and avoid outdoor activities until further notice. It is imperative that you understand the severity of this situation. The sun, as observed from all affected areas, has remained fixed above the horizon. Clocks, smartphones, and other timekeeping devices continue to operate normally, yet the daylight persists with an intensity that is unnatural. Individuals who exited the park report that shadows do not shift with movement, and that objects cast no shade whatsoever. Light appears to bend in impossible ways, reflecting off surfaces inconsistently, and onlookers describe a persistent feeling of being watched from every direction. Residents who attempted to return to the park to investigate have not returned. Field teams report that once inside, the park appears familiar but subtly distorted. Trees are positioned slightly differently than memory dictates. Paths curve in ways that defy maps, and animals move unnaturally, pausing mid-step as if acknowledging an invisible observer. Several witnesses claim to have seen figures, human in silhouette, but featureless, standing at the edge of the tree line. These figures vanish the moment you look directly at them, only to reappear when attention is elsewhere. Do not attempt to contact anyone who has entered the park. Audio and video recordings taken from within show static interference and faint whispers, intelligible only in fragments. The first words recorded belong to a child. "It won't let us leave." Observers describe hearing their own names whispered from the distance, though no one is present. Time inside the park appears to dilate. A person may enter at 5:30 p.m. local time and be seen leaving, or attempting to leave, hours later. Yet the sun has not shifted. Attempts to map or chart the park's geography have failed. Digital and physical maps alike fail to align with reality. Landmarks repeat or disappear entirely. Some witnesses report the sensation of being followed by their own reflection across surfaces of water and glass. The reflection moves independently, always a fraction behind, sometimes mirroring gestures not yet made. Attempts to interact or confront these reflections result in intense vertigo, disorientation, and in some cases unconsciousness. We cannot stress enough: do not return to the park. Do not look directly at the sun. Do not acknowledge any movement within the trees. Those who have already ventured beyond the perimeter report a sense of being pulled backward, compelled to return. If you are observing daylight persisting beyond sunset, remain indoors, cover windows, and disconnect all electronic monitoring devices. This message will repeat periodically until authorities issue further instructions. The park is no longer safe. The sun is no longer natural. Time itself is no longer reliable. Do not leave your home. Do not step outside. If you are hearing this, understand that the phenomenon is escalating. Reports indicate the light grows heavier, oppressive, suffocating, as if the atmosphere itself resists nightfall. Shadows lengthen and flatten, stretching across surfaces in unnatural angles. A low humming vibrates through the ground, audible only to those still outside. It is observing. The sun will not set. The park will not end. And if you step back outside, you will not return as you once were.